So, welcome back, friends. I know it's been a minute since I've been able to be on camera, so I guess welcome myself back, I guess, in a sense. But yeah, no, I've been busy. I've been busy, just with life and whatnot. So I wanted to be able to just check in real quick to let you know that I'm still alive. It's not some AI generated robot that's pushing out my videos and whatnot. But I will say is that if you're tuning in, I do want to say thank you. If you subscribe to the channel, I definitely appreciate that. And if you haven't, then maybe you will down the road somewhere. But I will say is that this channel has went through a lot of changes with me trying to find my identity as far as what I want this channel to be dedicated towards. And as of 2024, I really wanted to focus in on wildlife and my experiences with wildlife. I would say I've been privileged enough to be able to have some really cool interactions with them, or to be able to see them in their natural environment and interacting with each other. It's been really cool to be able to see. Now that we got that, introduction, welcoming back, whatever you want to call it, in play here, I will say is that today's video, I want to share really isolated moments of a red-shouldered hawk and just being able to just experience it. And if you like it, stay to the end, great. If not, you're like, hey man, I want to fast forward, cool, fast forward. But if not, hey, it is what it is. But I'll say this is that, I've always had a great experience with red-shouldered hawks. It's been always a pleasure. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in here. Really, my purpose within all these wildlife moments I'm able to capture here is that it serves as a way to really disconnect, I would say, disconnect from everything and really try to, fall within the aspect of, nature and wildlife, and just really just kind of see that world, for what it is. And I find myself constantly gaining experience and really purposing the wildlife in mixture of minimalism. Like I try to isolate it as much as I can to not has as much noise, which I know is kind of tough with wildlife subjects. Not everything is going to be picture perfect at times, but when I do get those moments, I think that this is something that is very very helpful and just inspiring just to kind of sit there and just, look at nature and wildlife and really appreciate it for what it is. So, but want to get back into some more clips here. As we draw to the end of this video, just let me know in the comment section as far as like what are your wildlife experiences. I am curious to know, what they are. And I think there's always good to share experiences, and maybe there's something that I can learn from it as well too. Specifically dealing with the red-shouldered hawk here, they are pretty well known to be in a lot of these wooded forest areas, to where they're not as easily seen by their prey at times, but they're big enough to where they can be. But they do blend in very well, at least from what I can tell. Hopefully you've been able to enjoy the clips today as far as what I've been able to capture. And I will say, as always, continually appreciate the process, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces. Yes, sir.